Okay, now I'm with Jesse Wright across the street. See, that's us over there. And this is Jesse's backyard. And today we're going to be learning about hydroponics and this system he has here in his greenhouse, this is high-speed stuff. Hey, did you get those off of Catnip Hill? That place behind, you know, where Catnip Hill?
Yeah, actually, I got the barrels from him, but he was asking too much, and I found a guy that sells them for $50 where he wants 130 for his.
No.
And I was like, I can go get these for $50. And he
Wow.
was like, lowest I can go is 75. I was like, I can drive for 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll step inside here and then let Jesse explain what's going on.
I just moved some tilapia in there. I don't know if you'll be able to see them.
Ooh, I can.
Okay.
I don't know if they'll come out on the video. There's some tilapia in here.
And then yeah, I just pulled out lettuce. It was overtaking everything. The mid's taken over too.
By the way, Jesse just brought us 3 bags of lettuce. This is all naturally grown, organic, very safe,
I've been growing tilapia.
very healthy.
So this is going to be full of tilapia. It's got 15 in it right now. I've got another 75 big ones coming out here, and they've been doing the 3 things I like to do. Eat, I'm going to go the other way and make more fish. So I've got more fish than I know what to do with.
Amy's eating some of that.
Good. This is mint, and then there's 3 more varieties back there, and there's 2 cilantro coming up out of the tray.
Wow, look at this.
And so that's my test radish in soil, and I'm comparing it to how it's grown in the hydroponics. And I think it grows a little better in soil, but...
So they're making fish?
They're not really making fish, but he's using the fish to help. A combination between the fish and water. Okay, Jesse, can you?
The pictures on Facebook.
Oh, well, hold on. Can you explain hydroponics and what you're doing
Well,
here?
hydroponics.
And it's not illegal. We just want to say that.
It's a soilless culture, hydroponics. So plants generally just need nutrients and water, right? And it doesn't matter what they grow in. So here I'm growing them in expanded clay pellets. It's not dirt. And aquaculture is raising fish, or you know, not fish. It can be anything, shrimp, but any kind of water animal. And this is a combination of the two. I'm raising the fish, and in order to raise fish, you got to keep the water clean. And the one thing that plants do is they like nitrogen. Well, the natural water cycle is fish waste out. There's 2 bacteria. When the fish remove ammonia from their system through the gills, that ammonia is turned to nitrite by one bacteria, and the second bacteria turns it to nitrate, and nitrogen is what plants use for fertilizer. It's what you pay you guys to come out here and spray on your lawn. Well, nature does it with those 2 bacteria. The plants pull the nitrogen out of the water, clean water back to the fish. The fish dirty it up again. It's just part of the process. They're in the water, they respire ammonia through their gills. The bacteria converts it, the plants take it out of the water, back to the fish, and it's just a big closed
So it's all one big cycle.
Yeah, one big cycle.
And to do this, I guess, would be, I mean, once it starts, fairly economical.
Yeah, it's going to pay for itself.
Yeah.
You know, you had your upfront costs, but then it's all organic. It's going to make fish, and the fish make more fish, and you know, so I've got basically organic fish to feed the family and organic greens. And the thing about the tilapia is they're warm water. So October, they say for Kentucky, the water will probably start getting too cold. These fish don't like it below 50. So they'll start dying. So I'll probably cull that group before they die themselves. And then next year's group, I'll probably start in the basement again. Kim won't be happy with it, but I've got a bunch of fish fry. They every 2 weeks I seem to have more eggs and fish than I know what to do with.
Wow.
So
how long did it take to do all of this?
Well, this side over here was my kind of test. I did that in December just to see if it worked, and it worked. And then last month I expanded these 2. Plumbed it all together, and then getting ready to put the fish in, I have to come up with a filter system. So I haven't built it yet, but I'm going to have a sieve. So you can see that mesh up there. I'm going to be building it into this. So what it's going to do is push the water over the sieve. The sieve's going to grab the solids. So it's going to grab the fish poop, and I'll remove the fish poop from the water. So that all I have is just it's going to be clean water, right? I'll grab all the solids, and I'll work out a system to pull the solids out of it. And then nature's just going to do its cycle up there.
Wow, that's some pretty high-speed piping.
So
That's
it's
incredible.
It's a bit of a mess. I'm just still trying to work it all out, but I'll clean it up once I get it going. Yeah, this is all gravity fed. It's all fed off of one pump, so that's what's economical about it. This water pressure right here is just the head pressure on these 3 tanks. There's gravity pushing it up this pipe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I have one pump that's sending it all back. Keeps the level up, so it's just it's pretty economical. It's a 45 watt pump, and that's the only thing running the system.
One 45 watt pump.
And then I use something called a bell valve. This thing fills up and drains. And when it drains, it pulls oxygen down to the roots, and then it fills up and dips the roots, and it drains. If you go look inside over here, we can't because my lettuce is going crazy on me. But this is called a bell siphon. And basically, what happens is the water level goes up. There's a tube on the inside too. That's the overflow.
Okay.
And there you go. So this is basically the height in the tank that I want it to go through, and this sits over the top of it. And so as the water level goes up, it starts to overflow. And because I have this bell over it, it'll actually suck all the air out and create a siphon. So every now and then it'll sneak a bubble down. It'll start to pull the water level up because it'll start stealing the air from it. And this is called a snorkel. But at some point, it'll pull enough air out of there that it'll self-prime itself and siphon it. So then it starts going, it sucks all the water out till it gets down to this level. When the water gets down here, it sucks air in, pushes air back up top, and allows the water to drop. So it's siphoning over it, and as soon as that air gets back on top, it allows the water level to drop back down. It breaks the suction. It does it itself. So it's,
wow.
you know, it doesn't cost anything. It's purely I don't know what you call it, hydrology at that point. And gravity does the work for you.
There you have it. Jesse Wright hydroponics. Easily done. I say easily. He makes it look easy. All right here in his own backyard.
So this side over here, I'm going to make a grow bed like this. It'll go all the way to the end. So I'll be another tank up top here. And then I'm going to run the pipes out. And I'll move. These are hops, and I make my own beer. So I'll move the hops, and I'll probably put 3 grow beds in here, and I'll run that water out here and grow them all aquaponically too. I'll probably do the lettuce on floats, which is what that foam's for. And basically I just have a tank full of water. The roots come out of the bottom. Lettuce grows well in water and can stay in water. And so I just have those rafts on top of the water with the lettuce plants on top of it, and they'll just grow on the rafts. So the hops is going away. I'm going to move it, but that's Cascade hops from Oregon.
Wow.
And yep. So
Jesse Wright, he is going to be a future survivalist and prepper.
that's right.
Thank you so much, Jesse.
You bet.
I didn't know if
Lot of
there was
fun.
a reason.